have been given in principle support for establishing veterinary science here at the University of Fort Hare by Minister Nkabane from the Department of Higher Education and Training. We are now proceeding with that work of establishing a veterinary science faculty. And part of the process of establishing this faculty means that we also have to develop and get the program, a Bachelor in Veterinary Science, approved by the external bodies like DHET, CHE and SAQA, but also by the South African Veterinary Council. And we have established a veterinary science project steering committee, and in that committee it was decided that since this is the first time the University of Fort Hare has to develop such a program, and which has to receive accreditation from the Veterinary Council, that we invite them to brief us on all the requirements to get that accreditation, and that we use it as an opportunity to invite all the stakeholders, both internal and external to the university, who have an interest in the success of a veterinary science program. We will be establishing a new faculty. It will become the 7th faculty of the university, and it means that it will create opportunities for the existing faculty and students in the animal science programs, because we'll be expanding that program. We'll be establishing new posts and new departments of the new faculty. So there will be opportunities there. So this will change not only our campus, the University of Fort Hare, in adding a new faculty. It will change, I think, Alice Dikeni, and it will change offer a very much needed services at all levels to the province and to the country, because we will focus our program in areas that are not offered by other universities in the country.
We have actually sent UFH a letter of endorsement supporting the idea of a second veterinary faculty. We have forwarded the important documents that needs to be filled and in place and submitted back to the South African Veterinary Council in order for South African Veterinary Council to make an informed decision. There was a workshop last week where we presented on the minimum requirements that are needed to be in place and what is the act that ensures this is done by the South African Veterinary Council. But today, during the stakeholder engagement, the CEO, Mr. Menye, will unpack a presentation of the whole act and the places that Fort Hare must find its way in. Once the facility is built, as in place, responding to the international part of SAVC helping. The SAVC has an international accreditation working group where the international organization where we have reciprocity agreements with. We have reciprocity with UK, we have reciprocity with New Zealand, and we have reciprocity with Australia. We will then introduce the new faculty into that working group, and they are part of that. And therefore, it will then be up to Fort Hare to ensure that they align their standards with those of those faculties in order for Fort Hare to also enjoy the reciprocity that is enjoyed currently by the University of Pretoria.
To ensure that the facilities meet the requirements of a world-class infrastructure program for the faculty, right now we want to focus on completing the work that is ongoing, which is farm work, which has already started. That includes the construction of the feedlot, the holding pen, as well as the security of the area that we earmarked for this faculty. We are going to engage or begin working on the master plan for the full veterinary faculty, which will now involve specialists, architects, and various consultants, and so that we now have a master plan. And then we'll begin to roll our development according to that master plan.